Monday marks 1 year since the Taliban takeover and a hasty and dangerous evacuation for thousands of Afghans. For those who fled to the U.S., life may now be safer, but not easier, especially in places where the initial rush of donated goods and services have trickled off. Tier 2 World's Andy Rosejan met one Afghan family trying to focus on the future.
Bilal Mahmouzai and his family aren't in imminent danger like those chaotic days a year ago when the Taliban swooped through Afghanistan, but it's a very different challenge now.
Most of the pressure is on me because I need to pay the rent. I have my handicapped daughter.
Last year, Bilal rushed his wife and children to the Kabul airport to board the first American flight out. But they had to leave behind all their belongings, including leg braces for his handicapped daughter. A year on, settling in suburban Washington, their apartment is dark and sparse, though they've tried to make it welcoming and give it an Afghan feeling, like home. Bilal says the kids seem happy and he feels welcomed but weary.
I'm working in a factory. It's a hard physical job, but I don't have a choice. All of the salary that I will receive by the end of the month, I need it for the rent.
It's a far cry from his job with a U.S. company in Afghanistan.
It's especially hard when it's someone who's coming over that maybe had a medical profession or was a lawyer or an engineer back home. That's a tough pill to swallow, to come over here with an engineering degree and say, hey, you're going to go drive Uber now.
Megan Flores was so moved by the plight of incoming refugees last year that she took up a voluntary role heading a charity to fight for their rights. Most refugees receive around $2,200 in cash and housing assistance when they arrive, along with donated goods. Bilal got 2 donated wheelchairs in the beginning, and refugees are assigned to a government caseworker for 3 months once they arrive in the U.S. But after that, they are largely on their own to navigate the bureaucracy of the asylum and healthcare systems.
The hardest part of my life here in the United States is my daughter's health getting worse and worse, and I cannot do anything for her.
Bilal says he's been waiting months for a doctor's appointment for his disabled daughter.
For somebody who doesn't speak the language, it's that much more challenging, and it requires a lot of advocacy. Somebody who's going to stay on the phone with the insurance company and fight them over paying for leg braces, or find a doctor who's willing to see them with Medicaid and get her fitted.
For most Afghan families, it's a mixture of hardship and hope.
My big goal is to make sure that my children are educated and that they go off to college. This is the big goal.
And that's the message so many Afghan families get. A challenging life now, yes, but opportunities for their children that they never imagined. Andy Rosejan, TRT World, Washington.